Well, here's another dramatic unboxing, as you can see by the box. I had to go in and get a knife. I was gonna weigh, this guy's heavy, but it doesn't have a flat rate box, so there's no weight on it. I'd say this is got to be 6 pounds plus, 6-7 pounds. I just got this guy, he just dropped it off. The neighbor 2 houses down is my mailman, and it's always good to see him. So this guy came from California, which makes sense because the jacket was made in California. And another piece of this puzzle is I have a jacket I thought was exactly like this, only it didn't fit, too small. Well, I got this one and I think it's probably going to be too big. It'll be closer than the other one because I couldn't even get it zipped. I went up to find the other one this morning. Like I said, I just got up, everything's kind of new to me this morning. So I went to look for the other jacket that I thought was like this one, and I just gave up. I couldn't find it. I know it sounds silly, but when you got hundreds of jackets around here, it's not always easy, and I go through different arrangements and various other strategies to make it easier, but I still end up losing stuff a lot, and it's frustrating. And it's too hot today to really look. Man, it's really warming up again. Lord. Whew. Well, like I said, I got this guy because I thought I had one like it. It didn't fit. But when I looked at the pictures of the one that I had, it is a different jacket in a sense, and I'll go into that in a second. This jacket was on eBay. Had a fairly reasonable price to begin with, and then he lowered it. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was on eBay. He lowered the price. Man, this guy's heavy. Lowered the price and then made me kind of an offer I couldn't refuse. Obviously, I bought it. And it came with a nice mailing envelope. Said, I think the reason it's so heavy is because it's probably going to be so big. But like I say, if it doesn't fit me, it'll fit someone else, or it'll fit my particular interest in collecting. And the other one did, and it was too small. And oh gosh, this guy's really big. Really big. I don't have to go I don't have to do much else to say that. And what brand is it? It's one of my favorite brands of all time. And he said it had a zipper issue. Oh, he'd already, okay. He'd repaired this zipper issue in part. We'll look at that in a second. Sorry to get distracted. I'm going to show you what this is. This guy's a Tober's from California. I probably have 10 Tober's jackets. I probably sold another 5 of them. And this is one of them. This is a heavy duty guy. That's probably from the 60s, maybe later. Tober's gets confusing when they go to this orange label because it seemed to last a long time. It's not a horse hide. I guess it would call a steer hide or a cow hide. They don't label them. Get back in there so you can see the jacket. The jacket that I own, which is like this, but it's not a police jacket. It's a good example of, this one has a badge on it, had a badge on it with some stitch holes, really aren't very nice. And what typifies, I wish I had the other one to show you what typifies it. This jacket has the button cuffs and the lace adjustments. The other one I'm talking about has low side adjustments with just a buckle and has zip sleeves. And that was often common with companies like Tober's and others. They made a motorcycle variation and they made a police variation. This would be the police variation. And typically police jackets have a button cuff. They have a variety of adjustments on the side. Many of them have this. Of course, they have the badge holder. But many companies made jackets that just could go either way. You could have them either way. This guy is huge. I knew it was big. I don't even want to try it on. I don't know, maybe it'll fit my son. Closer than the other one. And he had it measured. He had it measured right, I think. No issue with that. No issue with the seller. Tober's was developed or started as a company in my research around 1940 and 1941 by a couple of my family members, Tober's family members. And they produced jackets up till under the Tober's name 1980, maybe past that. They went into a variety of connections in the Bay Area. There's jackets that are made by Tober's that don't have the Tober's name. Every Tober's I've had was a quality jacket, and they made a variety of jackets. It just wasn't all motorcycle or police jackets. I've got one of my favorite jackets, Half Belt, was made by Tober's in the 50s. I've got an A2, civilian A2 from the late 40s. I got vests, I got all kinds of stuff. Man, this guy is heavy. I wonder what it would feel like to put it on. And it's lined, sleeves and back. Can't tell, I don't have a mirror in front of me. Maybe it's not too big. Oh, it's hot out here. Oh Lord, I'm dripping wet. And you can see my fancy clothes I got on here. He did repair on this zipper, on this male side of the zipper, the chain. Kind of interesting repair he did, which kind of allows it to work for now. I'll have to ask him about this. I don't do a lot with repairing these pin sides. People have done a lot of work with on the Fedora Lounge about developing this technique. Maybe I'll try getting this camera up here to where I can get a shot of this guy. There. Back a little bit. Maybe this guy will fit. Like I said, it's hot out here and this jacket is heavy. Feels even heavier in this heat. Like I said, I'm not exactly dressed for this. You know, I think this guy's going to be okay. Missing the pulls on here, but they got some nice leather doodads on there. I always like the button cuffs better than I do the zip cuffs. I don't know why, but I just always like them better. I'll do more on this, more on my Tober's collection in future videos. The other one might have a button down collar, I don't remember. Ooh. Oh man. Like I said, it's warm out here today. See that sweat dripping off me? What was I gonna say? Still got jackets out here to work on. And maybe do some organization someday. Actually, I do a lot of organization. I just don't. I did do a lot of organization, one organization after another, and I lose things in the organization, and I move things around. Ooh, I gotta get this guy off, but it works. And like I said, I'm a Tober's guy. It's a little hard to get the pin out. Wow. I don't know if I don't doubt that the owner of this or the seller watches the channel, but I'll send him a link to this video. And it was too small for him, so my other one would not have fit him anyway. Well, this is getting long, so I'm going. Thanks a lot. Take care. And I'm gonna go and cool off.